I just popped out of the woods into this beautiful area. I believe this is Sanju Lake, based on the name of the campsites. Let's see what we have up ahead here. Thank goodness there's a boardwalk here. Oh, I'm not even on the trail anymore. This is an island I'm heading out to. Unless I have to swim across the lake to get to the trail again. I'm guessing this is Lilly's Island. Oh, and there's a trail register out here. Awesome. There's the trail register on the tree. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. There was a sign back there that said, "No camping, no fires." Somebody has a chair. This would be an easy place to spend some time. Look at that. Maybe even see some moose. Here is Eggy Lake. I walked past a couple campsites that were down on the shore, or near the shore. I didn't take the time to go see them, but I'm sure they were beautiful. I stepped up here, and there's the water. So that tells me that this is a beaver dam. Probably was a lake before, but beaver took advantage of the water source and made a home. I don't see the lodge anywhere. Haven't seen traces of live beavers like chewed trees, so I don't know. I've seen a few beaver dams on this trip, but not sure how many beavers remain. This is interesting. It's not on my map. It's definitely a trail. I don't think I'll check it out in case the old bear den has become a new bear den. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Look at all the things you find out in the middle of the forest. Somebody made a teeter totter. My grandson would have loved this. I chose to walk alongside of it. I haven't shown very much of this, but thank you, trail maintainers. This would have been quite a beast. Probably would have been a little impromptu trail behind it, because it would have been pretty tall to get over and too short to go under. Thank goodness somebody with a chainsaw came to visit. I just met a Nobo northbound through hiker, young man. Brandon, he said his name was. We're both at similar points mile-wise in our journey. He's a little ahead of me. Didn't think to ask him when he started, but he looks like he's in good shape. He's probably doing faster than I am. Anyhow, not that that matters. He was willing to chat a little bit, so I asked him, since he started at the southern terminus, the official southern terminus, I asked him how it was going through Duluth, because that's been a big question in my mind. I have images of walking down the street and crowds of freshly cleaned people making way for the stinky, dirty thru hiker, trail trash as some people refer to us. Anyhow, he said that you aren't actually in, like, walking on the street on the sidewalks. So there must be a route around the fringes of the city. I'm pretty happy to hear that, because I would like to do the whole trail, but I just had it made up in my mind that the Duluth section was going to be horrible, and I didn't really necessarily want to do horrible. So great news for me. He gave me some intel on places to stay, since there aren't free SHT campsites in that section. I think it's like 55 miles between SHT campsites in that section. But he said Spirit Mountain has walk-in backpacking sites, and he gave me another address. There's a hostel in Duluth, on the edge of Duluth. He didn't stay at the hostel because they were full, but he said like a block away was a Motel 6. So that all sounds good to me. If I catch up to Mark, my hiking companion, not really companion, but acquaintance, I'll let him know. I'm not sure how much research he did on the Duluth section, but he was definitely planning on doing that section, so this information might help him a bit also. So nice meeting somebody, another thru hiker, and fantastic news from him. My map calls this a huge glacial erratic. I'm not familiar with that terminology. Must just mean a house-sized boulder left behind, or trailer-sized anyhow. Somebody built a little ladder, because if there's a boulder in the middle of the woods, why wouldn't you want to climb it? I won't be climbing today, but I'm sure plenty of people have had some fun in this little outcropping. Glad there's a boardwalk here. Pretty big area. I don't know if it's all wet, probably. Otherwise the trees would have moved in. But oh, here's another. There's evidence that it's a beaver dam. So the water is up high there and lower here. Somewhere it's leaking through. And again, I don't see the beaver house, but I'm sure there was one at one time. Beavers are pretty amazing engineers, holding back water like this with just sticks and mud. Pretty cool. I'm in an area called Section 13 right now. First time I've been up high with a view all day. I'm in a bit of a hurry to get to camp, being afraid that it's going to fill up. So I won't spend much time here, but great place to take a little break, call home, and then back on my way. I haven't seen this much lake in a while. track today has been quite a bit east rather than north or south. So this is where we're going.